Make just 1 jar of garlic paste a year, and you'll never have to spend time prepping garlic every time you cook again. Hello everyone, I'm Tracy. If you've grown tired of peeling garlic or skipped using it because it takes too much time, then in today's video, I'll show you how to turn fresh garlic into a smooth, long-lasting paste that can stay in your refrigerator for an entire year. And at the end of the video, I'll also show you how to make a delicious dish using this garlic paste. Garlic isn't just a familiar kitchen seasoning, it actually comes in many varieties, each with its own flavor and color, but the two most common types, and the one I usually use, are white garlic and purple garlic, because they tend to have a milder taste and larger cloves. Just make sure you choose bulbs that are fresh and firm. Next, prepare about 6 heads of garlic and gently press each one so the cloves loosen and separate. This simple step makes peeling so much easier. After separating the garlic cloves, cut off the root end of each one. This small cut not only removes the tough base but also makes the peeling much easier. Then, use the flat side of your knife to gently but firmly press down on each clove. This helps soften the skin so it slips off effortlessly. When peeling garlic, pay attention to its freshness. Fresh garlic should have smooth skin, plump cloves, and a bright interior. If you notice a clove with a brown color or a dry, wrinkled center, discarded older cloves won't hold the same flavor or color. Next, slice the clove in half to check the inside. In older garlic, you'll find a small sprout growing in the center. Use the tip of your knife to gently remove it. The green germ can taste bitter and sharp, and it's often the reason garlic leaves a strong aftertaste after eating. This step helps your garlic paste turn out smoother, milder, and less likely to leave a strong aftertaste. You know, garlic is especially rich in allicin, which helps strengthen the immune system and protects the body from conditions like heart disease and certain types of cancer. Raw garlic can also support the body during common colds and respiratory infections, thanks to its strong antibacterial and antiviral properties. That's why my family eats garlic every day in our meals. After cutting the garlic, you can place the slices directly into a clean jar and pour in enough olive oil to completely cover them. Olive oil is the ideal choice because it enhances the flavor and extends freshness. Then simply close the lid, and it's ready. This simple method keeps the garlic fresh for many months, and the oil becomes infused with garlic aroma, perfect for cooking or drizzling over dishes. Whenever you need garlic, just take 1 or 2 cloves from the jar. No peeling, no mess, no waste. You can absolutely use this method, but for me, I want to save even more time, so I prefer blending the garlic. First, place the peeled garlic cloves into the blender and slowly add olive oil to make sure the mixture doesn't become too runny. You shouldn't add too much oil at once because it can make the paste watery, so it's best to pour gradually and adjust as you blend. Then press the button and blend until the mixture is smooth and fully crushed. To balance the flavor, you can add a little salt. It can help extend the shelf life and create a more well-rounded taste, especially if you plan to use this mixture in soups, stews, or marinades. Whether you add salt or not, continue blending until the mixture is completely smooth with no visible garlic pieces. When the mixture becomes thick and even, stop blending and check it with a spoon. The paste should be dense, spreadable, and aromatic, exactly what you need for everyday cooking. This thick consistency helps the garlic paste stay fresh in the refrigerator for up to 1 year without separating or losing flavor. Next, choose a clean and dry glass jar to prevent moisture from affecting the mixture. Gently spoon the garlic paste into the jar. Pressing it down lightly to remove any air bubbles. Smooth the top and wipe the edges to keep everything neat. Once you close the lid, you'll have a jar of pure homemade garlic paste with no preservatives and no additives, just garlic and oil. Place the jar in the refrigerator, ideally on a stable shelf rather than the refrigerator door, so the temperature stays consistent. Stored this way, your garlic paste can last up to a full year without losing its flavor, color, or texture. Every time you cook, you can easily take out a small amount to season meats, vegetables, soups, or sauces. If you want to elevate your garlic paste, you can turn it into wonderfully fragrant garlic butter, perfect for everyday cooking. Start by placing a small pan on the stove over low heat. It's important to keep the heat low so the butter melts slowly without burning. Add a few pieces of real dairy butter. As the butter begins to melt, add a heaping spoonful of your homemade garlic paste. Stir gently to let the flavors blend. Add a bit of ground coriander to enhance the aroma. It gives the butter a warm, slightly tangy scent that pairs perfectly with garlic. Add a little salt if needed, just enough to balance the flavor. Cook the mixture over low heat for about 3 to 4 minutes so the garlic softens and the spices infuse into the butter. Then turn off the heat right away. At this point, you can divide the butter if you've made a large amount here. I split it into 2 portions. One part goes into a glass jar to store and enjoy later. The remaining portion is used to make garlic butter toast. Simply prepare a few slices of bread. Spread a thin layer of warm garlic butter on each slice. Then place them in the air fryer at 300 degrees F for about 5 minutes. The bread will turn golden, crispy around the edges, and wonderfully aromatic with garlic, perfect as a snack or served with pasta, soup, or salad. This homemade garlic butter is incredibly versatile and delicious. You can use it to season grilled meats, sauté vegetables, or drizzle it over warm rice or roasted potatoes. It's a simple condiment that brings rich, restaurant-quality flavor to any dish. And that's everything you need to make garlic sauce and garlic butter at home. Simple, natural, and incredibly useful for everyday cooking. With just a little preparation, you can save money month after month in the kitchen and always have rich, flavorful homemade goodness ready whenever you need it. I hope today's video inspires you to give it a try and helps make cooking easier and more enjoyable. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with fellow cooking lovers, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more useful kitchen tips. Thank you for watching.